Hi, it's Hope and welcome to the video. As you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, this is a readathon announcement. So this year again, we are doing Clitmas, which is a smutty weekend readathon that I co-host with my friends Clint from Reed's Reader and Morgan from Morgan's Bookshelf. I will leave both of their channels down below, as well as Clint's announcement video. Morgan isn't too sure if she's doing one, so if she does, I'll link it. If not, I will just link her channel. But as I said, this is a smutty weekend readathon that will be taking place from December 1st through the 3rd, so it is a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, where we are just going to be reading a bunch of smut and having a really good time. So while we do have prompts, you don't have to read a single book that fits these prompts. These are just to kind of guide your reading if you're not sure what you want to read, or if you want to stay kind of on theme with the holiday season. So obviously Clitmas is a joke on Christmas, and so yeah, I will just go through the prompts that will also be listed in the description. So yeah, so prompt number 1 is Merry Clitmas, read holiday smut. So just any kind of wintertime holiday, so just holiday smut. Technically doesn't have to be Christmas. You could do any sort of holiday, although I will be sticking to Christmas because that's what I celebrate. But if you don't celebrate Christmas and you celebrate other holidays around the kind of winter time, go at it. Prompt number 2, Santa Baby, which is to read an age gap. Whatever you classify as an age gap, read. If you're the characters have a 3-year age gap, that's big enough, sure. Or if you want to be the characters have a 20-year age gap, go for it. I think I know what I'm reading for this prompt, which I'm excited to read, but anything with an age gap that you consider an age gap. It can be as big or small as you like, so yeah. Jingle Bell Cox, multiple men, so meaning that in the book there are multiple men in the relationship within the smut scenes. Doesn't necessarily have to be just MM, it can be an MM, MF, it can be anything as long as there are multiple men within the smut scenes. So you can kind of take that up to your interpretation. Prompt number 4 is Tits the Damn Season, which is multiple women. So again, a thing where it could be just a FF story, or it could be any amount of women as long as there are 2 or more. Technically, for both the multiple men and multiple women, technically they don't have to fuck, although might as well because that is the fun of it. So yeah, you can kind of, those 2 there, you can definitely take up to your interpretation. Last Clitmas is the next prompt, which is a romance/erotic book you wanted to read last year but didn't. So it could be you wanted to read it last Clitmas when we did the readathon last year, or it could have been just a book that you're I should have got to last year and didn't, and you wanted to this year but you didn't. This is kind of your opportunity to read a book that you wanted to read last year, or even if you want to, you could do earlier this year. We're not gonna be strict with your reading. If it doesn't fit a prompt, we're not gonna care. You can kind of interpret these prompts however you want. I probably will just read a book that I added to my TBR last year and just call it a win. I don't know. We will see. I will be doing my December TBR, which I will mention books that I want to read for Clitmas, but obviously I still need to make that list for myself. I haven't really thought too much about these. So yeah. Prompt number 6 is self-pleasure, which is just treat yourself. That can be treat yourself to a book, treat yourself to a nice meal, treat yourself to a relaxing spa night, anything that you consider a treat to yourself. That is what this prompt is for. So take that excuse to do something, to buy something for yourself that you just want. And prompt number 7 is Sluts for Sprints. participate in sprints. There will be sprints throughout the weekend between the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. I'm not sure whose channel, what days. That's the type of thing where you're just gonna have to wait and see, because I don't know my work schedule for that weekend. So I don't know if I'll be able to host some. I don't know if Clint or Morgan will be hosting some, although they probably will. But that's a thing of we'll have to see. But there definitely will be sprints sometime in that weekend. But yeah, I really hope that you will join us, even if you're not into smutty books. Feel free to join us and just read, even for any of these, if you just want to read it where it's like, oh, it's a romance book that fits the prompts, but it's not necessarily smutty. We don't care. We just want people to be able to enjoy their reading. And of course, Clint, Morgan, and I are whores for smut books, so we obviously are going to be reading a shit ton. So yeah, but I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you did. It really helps my channel grow. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!